welcome to Yoga with Danielle. Today we're going to use a strap. You can also use a scarf or a dog leash, even a long sleeve shirt, just to kind of bring your leg closer to you. And then we're also going to use a pillow as today's props. And again, for the pillow, you can use a block, you can use a towel or a blanket rolled up. So go and grab those and we'll get started, okay? We're going to start with the pillow first. So you can just place the strap just off to the side. And we're going to start on our backs. So slowly just roll down onto your back. And let's go ahead and just place this pillow right in between our inner thighs right away, okay? And just pause here for a moment. Hands can be on your rib cage or on your hips. And just finding this activation right to begin with, okay? So before we relax, just want to find a little bit of that slight engagement of the inner thighs. We're grounding down through our feet, okay? That's our base and our foundation. Knees are bent, pointing up towards the sky. And then again, we're feeling this groundedness through our pelvis. It's our anchor, again, our stability, our strength, our core. And then maybe just start to notice your spine, maybe noticing which parts of your back are touching the mat, which parts are not. Not thinking too much about it, but just kind of noticing if air can pass through there. Parts where that feel a little more settled. And then slowly just start to move towards your shoulders, noticing your shoulder blades are on the ground. Again, finding that grounding sensation, that settling, that stability. And then just staying focused just up your neck. And then up towards your head. And then finding that lightness, that space at the crown of your head. And just take some deep breaths just in through your nose and out through your nose as best you can. Of course, you can always exhale out through your mouth when you need to. Already notice what's changing and what's staying the same. Good. Noticing what's changing and what's staying the same. What can you let go of? Noticing which muscles are helping you just stay in this position. Where can you soften? So letting go of any of those muscles that you don't need to grip or hold on to, and just letting your bone structure just hold you up here. Yeah, and then you start to feel this melting sensation, this grounding sensation, this settling, again, for your stability. Okay, wonderful. From here, we're going to roll over onto our right side. Okay, so again, just stacking everything up here, your hips, your knees, and again, the pillow or block in between your legs just kind of helps kind of keep everything kind of stacked up here, okay? And then we're going to bring our arms out in front of us, out in front of our shoulders here. Left hand will be on top of the right, and then see if you can let your head drop down towards the mat. And of course, if this bothers your neck at all, you can always place another pillow or blanket underneath your head for support, okay? So from here, we're going to take our left hand, we're going to glide it across our right arm, like we're putting lotion on. We're going to stop at our shoulder. And then we're going to slide our left hand down towards our right hand again. Good, let's reach those left fingertips past the right, and then again, sliding and gliding your left hand across your right arm, and then pause at your shoulder. Good, and then one more time, sliding your arm across, fingertips move past your right, and then slowly slide. And again, just pause for a moment here with your hand on your shoulder. Good, okay, and then slowly glide back down. Left hand passes the right fingertips, reaching out, and then slowly we're going to glide the hand, slide the hand, coming all the way into the twist, okay? So left arm will reach out to the left. Pause here for a moment. Maybe your head followed your fingertips, maybe it didn't. Don't worry too much about it. Good, nice deep breaths. Slight little squeeze of the pillow, and it's really small, okay? And this is really just for you to find space, okay? Not really for us to kind of crunch or jam any joints, okay? It's just for us to find more space through our chest and our heart and our arms and our back. Good. Left hand's going to come all the way across through your chest, through your right shoulder, all the way across through your right hand. And then we're just going to glide back and forth just like this, okay? Don't worry about how many times you do it. Just kind of let your body go with the flow as you rock and roll here, sliding your left arm across the right. Good. Go off pure sensation here. Good. Pausing when you need to, holding where you'd like to. Good. And just moving back and forth. This is like our little vinyasa flow for today. So let this flow, let your breath connect to your movement. Let this feel like intentional movement. So you're moving with purpose. You're moving with intention to find openness, maybe groundedness. Good. Great, just a few more times here again. Maybe your head follows your hand, maybe it doesn't. And the next time your left arm is out to the left, you're going to keep it there, and we're going to hold there in the twist, okay? Good. Let your focus move towards your heart center, so really fill up breath towards the center of your chest. Maybe start to gain more space here, so maybe you have to walk this right shoulder out to the right so you really feel this expansion, your wingspan opening up, shoulder blades are down on the mat, maybe. What's changing? What's staying the same? Now let's stay for one more deep breath in. Exhale out. On your inhale, we'll slowly bring that left hand across your chest over towards your right arm. Making your way onto your right side. Pause for a moment. Good, and then we're just going to roll over and do the same thing on the left side, okay? So I'm going to stay facing you all, and of course you're welcome just to roll over onto the left. I know everyone's cameras are a little bit different, so you can also switch onto the side with me as well. So we're on our left side. Again, pillows still in between our inner thighs here. Hips are stacked, knees are stacked. Good, arms are reaching out in front of you. Right hand on top of the left, and again, drop the head down towards the mat if that feels okay on your neck, or place a pillow or blanket underneath your head. Good, and then we're going to slide this right hand across our left arm, pausing at our left shoulder. Good, so right away we start to feel this like rocking sensation as we glide our right hand towards our left, and then we're sliding back and forth just to our shoulder, so just halfway. Good, if it feels okay, you'll take these right fingertips, this right hand past your left, so you're really reaching out, and again, slowly sliding that hand towards your left shoulder. Good. Slowly reach those right hands, gliding, sliding over your left arm, reaching past your left fingertips, and then now we're going to slide and glide all the way into the full twist. Good. Notice how your right hand touches your body, your shirt, your layers, okay? And even notice, maybe you're running into a bookshelf or a wall, okay, your radiator, whatever is there, and let it be just a part of the practice. Don't let it be a distraction. Just start to notice, these textures that you're feeling, the carpet, the hardwood floor, maybe a pet, anything that's in your surroundings, okay, just observing it. Great, and then from here, we're going to take that right hand, we're going to slide it across to our right shoulder, through our chest, across the left arm, good, and then here's our little flow. Just sliding and gliding back and forth into the twist, okay, and again, maybe you're pausing halfway again, any little movement here, sliding, gliding, shifting, oscillating, good, opening up. Take your time, and again, maybe your head follows your hand, maybe it doesn't. This depends on your head, neck, and shoulders. Depends on the day, what time of day you're doing this. Good. Connecting your breath to your movement, and again, notice those textures as you're gliding. your hand across your body, the carpet, the floor. Good. Nice full breath here. Good, just a few more times, just nice and gentle. And then again, the next time your right arm is out to the right, we're gonna pause there in the twist, okay? So right arm reaches across, pausing here, okay? Making any adjustments you need to. Okay, maybe your left shoulder blade has to walk over to the left a little bit more. Nice full deep breath. Sending your focus towards your heart center. So as you fill up breath and space there, maybe your chest and your sternum starts to shine up towards the sky a little bit more. Noticing what's changing, what's staying the same. And then a slight little pressure on that block or pillow. Noticing how that changes the twist. And taking your time, right hand is going to come across towards your shoulder, through your chest, all the way over back to the left. And then just pause for a moment on this left side in this little fetal position here. Good, and then we're going to take that pillow off to the side, okay? And we're going to make our way onto our backs, hugging your knees into your chest, gently just rocking from side to side. Okay, good. And then placing your feet down onto the mat. Arms will come into cactus or goalpost arms. Feet will be about hip distance apart or wider. And we'll just do little window wipers here, just shifting from side to side, noticing your hips, how they're rotating in and out. This is also a really nice little massage for the low back as well. Okay, good. So just shifting back and forth here, nice and gentle. Okay, great. When you're ready, knees will point back up towards the sky, okay? And then this is where we can use our strap if we'd like, okay? So I'm just gonna grab my strap so I have it right next to me so I can use it. From here, we're gonna take our right knee into our chest, okay? And we're gonna come into half happy baby pose, okay? So again, any arm position here, you can grab behind the knee, okay? You can grab your shin, your ankle, or the outer edge of your foot. You just want your right knee moving towards the outside of your right rib cage and maybe towards the outside of your right shoulder even, just depending on how open your hips can be, right? So it's a slight little rotation here as you come into your half happy baby pose. And again, this is where you can also use your strap if you need it, okay? So just pausing here, breathing here, half happy baby pose. Knee can stay bent, or you can start to extend the left leg out nice and long. Good, still breathing, nice full deep breath. Okay, good, one more breath, inhaling in, exhaling out. From here, we're gonna slowly tip all the way over to the right. And as I tip over to the right, my left hip's gonna lift up towards the sky. It's gonna lift up, okay? And then again, right leg can stay bent, or you can start to straighten the right leg. Okay, left arm will reach out to the left, and then this should remind you of triangle pose. And again, if your hamstrings are feeling tight, this is where you can take your strap and wrap it around your right foot if you wanna straighten the right leg, okay? And again, right leg doesn't have to be 90 degrees. It might be lower, okay? And again, like, you know, I'm kind of running into the wall here, so I'm, using the wall to press my foot in to it to get a little bit deeper stretch, okay? But of course you're welcome to kind of move over a little bit. So again, left hip is lifted because I've fallen over so much to the right. I'm off my supporting leg, okay? Something we're not always used to. I'm always about grounding the left hip, but today we're gonna let it lift up so we get a nice big stretch through the hip flexor, the psoas, good. And then of course, I'm feeling this a lot in my right hamstring as well. Okay, a few more deep breaths here. Okay, as we make our way back onto our backs, we're gonna bend this right knee back in. Okay, we're gonna slowly roll over back onto our backs so we're nice and flat. And we're gonna come into reclined pigeon pose. So again, right knee is rotating out to the right. Good, and then again, you can kind of grab onto the back of your leg and your foot if you'd like. And if we were to fold this left leg in, we'd be in figure 4 glute stretch, okay? So it's the same thing if you kind of want to test out like where your body is. You can bring that left leg in and then re-extend it back out for reclined pigeon. Good, keep breathing here. Nice full deep breath. And I still have my strap just around my right foot. I'm just using my hands to bring my leg in closer to me, okay? Good. From here, we're gonna tip over to the left, twisting, okay? So take your time. We're gonna slowly roll over to the left side, letting the right knee stay bent, and then twisting, okay? Right arm reaches out to the right. Good, I'm gonna keep my left hand on my on my right knee, okay? I'm just gonna pause here for a moment. Go ahead, your choice, okay? So you get to choose your own adventure. You get to choose what's best for your body. You can stay here, or you can start to extend this right leg long. And again, maybe you use your strap. Maybe you grab up high towards, your hip, your quads, your hamstrings, okay? Maybe you grab your calf, your ankle, again, strap, or the outer edge of your foot. Good, and then we're staying here. Straight leg or bent knee. Whatever you're choosing, this position should remind you of revolved triangle pose, or pyramid pose, or triangle pose, I guess too, right? So this reminds you of revolved pyramid pose, okay? Got that half split, okay, if your knee's bent, right? Yeah, good. A few more deep breaths here. Okay, good. And then this is going to be our flow for today, okay? And again, let go of how many times we're doing this. We're just going to go off pure sensation, and we're just going to go with the flow, okay? Bend this top leg, right leg bends. Okay, we're going to make our way onto our backs, coming into half happy baby pose. And again, you can use any of your props. I'm going to demo with the props this time with the strap. Okay, so half happy baby pose, breathing here. Good. Tipping all the way over to the right. Right leg can extend or it can stay bent. Left arm reaches out to the left. My hip is lifted. So again, I'm getting this nice big stretch. Okay, out of what feels like alignment that we're used to. Okay. Right knee bends in. Recline pigeon pose. Slowly twisting to the left. Good, knee can stay bent, or you can start to straighten it. Good, right arm out to the right. Good, and then just going back and forth, always pausing on your back, whether you'll be in half happy baby pose or pigeon pose, okay? And then slowly tipping over. Coming across, take your time, and again, you'll go at your own pace, at your own speed. Good. And maybe each time that you do this, maybe you start to let go of the prop, maybe you start to use it more, maybe you want to see what it feels like just to grab your calf behind the knee as you do this flow. Okay. Just oscillating and moving and rocking and going with the flow here. Already noticing what's changing, what's staying the same. Do you have to ease out of this and maybe not go as deep, right? Yeah, maybe don't do full extension. Okay, maybe you keep your knee bent the whole time to see how that feels as you're rocking and rolling here. There's no wrong or right way to do this. Again, we're just going off pure sensation. Okay, and then to make sure we complete the flow, we're going to make sure we end in the twist, okay? So again, next time your right leg's over to the left, just pause for a moment. Slowly make your way onto your back, hug your right knee into your chest, and slowly, I'm going to just kind of scooch up a little bit because I kind of rolled down on my mat here. I'm going to extend my right leg out nice and long towards my left. Pause for a moment in this little baby shavasana, and just notice the right side. Do you have more space? Do you feel more grounded? Do you notice any tightness? Notice air, everything in between. Okay, great. And then we're going to slowly move to the left side. Okay, and I'm going to still stay on this side so you get a little different angle of the legs and the hips. Okay, so we're going to come into half happy baby pose on the left side. So left knee comes in towards the chest, and I'm going to move the left knee to the outside of my left shoulder and rib cage. And then again, grabbing anywhere behind the knee, maybe the calf, the ankle. Okay, you do not have to come into the full expression. You can move slowly here. And again, right leg can stay bent or it can stay extended out nice and long on the mat. Good, breathe here. Okay, so this first round, we're going to go slow. Okay, we're going to hold things a little bit longer, and then we'll get to flowing and jamming and rocking and rolling, okay? But first, nice, slow, deep breath here. Okay, and again, remember, you can always use your strap. Okay, that was one of the props that we were going to use today. Okay. From our half happy baby pose, we're going to tip all the way over to the left, okay? So let the left leg lower all the way down, and again, that right hip will probably reach up off the mat, and that's fine for today. Right arm's going to reach out to the right. Again, knee can stay bent. As you can see, my knee is still kind of bent. My hips are open on this left side. Good. And then again, knee can stay bent, or you can start to extend this left leg straight, okay? And again, this should remind you of triangle pose if we were standing on our feet. Breathe into that right hip flexor, that right psoas. And again, it's a big stretch for me on my hamstrings as well. So we got lots going on. Take your time as you move here, okay? Left knee is going to bend. Okay, we're going to come back across onto our backs, coming into recline pigeon pose, okay? Left knee rotates out to the left, and again, this should remind you of that figure four glute stretch if you're to bend that right knee in, okay? Left knee's moving out, okay? And we're going to extend that right leg out long, okay? And you can use your arms, you can use your strap to help assist you here in the stretch, but really get into that left glute. Okay, and then from here we're going to twist, okay? Left knee comes across to the right, rolling onto that right side, and again, adjust as you need to. Left arm will reach out to left, and I'm going to keep my right hand on my knee. Good, pausing here, breathing here. Knee can stay bent, or you can start to straighten the left leg, okay? And again, this should remind you a little bit of that revolved pyramid pose. Good, nice gentle breath. Just breathing in and out. great. And then here's our flow for today, y'all, okay? Making our way back onto our backs. Half happy baby pose. Again, I'll do this round again with the strap just so you can kind of see how it can change a little bit. So half happy baby pose. Falling over to the left for triangle pose. Again, knee can stay bent or straight. And again, it's all about this right hip. I know it feels like it's about the left leg, but really let this right hip open up. Okay. Yeah. Good. Nice open stretches here. Making your way back onto your back. Pigeon pose. Recline pigeon. Letting that fall over to the twist. Leg can be bent or straight. And slowly just start to rock and roll back and forth, knowing that this side is going to feel different. Okay. Not worrying about how many you did on that first side. Okay, again, we're just going to go off pure sensation and really focus on what this left side needs, right? It's going to be different. You may hold a pose longer than the other. Maybe you don't even rock and roll. Maybe you just stay where you need to stay, okay? This is your practice. Your body, you get to do what feels best for you in this moment, okay? So just moving back and forth, staying still, finding moments of stillness. Are you starting to notice what's changing, what's staying the same? What can you let go of? So that you can really receive the benefits of your practice. And then of course, just to make sure we end with the flow, okay, we're going to end in the twist. Okay, take your time, there's no rush. The left leg's gonna come across to the right. Okay, we're gonna pause there in the twist. Left leg across to the right, twisting. Good, and of course if you kind of did what I did, if you kind of moved around on your mat, you can always straighten back out. Okay, we're gonna make our way onto our backs, left knee into our chest. Extend that left leg out nice and long. Pause here in your baby shavasana. Okay, notice the left side. Good, take a nice big deep inhale in through your nose. Exhaling, slowly reach your arms up over your head. Give yourself a nice big stretch here. And then gathering your knees into your chest. Slowly just rock from side to side. Okay. My radiator is kind of acting up, making some noise here, okay? And then we're just going to roll over onto our side, and we're going to end seated today, okay? So as I'm coming up to seated, I'm going to take my pillow with me, okay? And I'm going to sit right on top of my pillow or my block as well, okay? So just take your time. Okay. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. Good. And then from here, just roll your shoulders back just a few times, just noticing how you're feeling. Good. Let's place our right hand onto our heart center and our left hand on top of our right hand. Really press down into your heart, into your chest. Lift your sternum up towards your hands so you feel nice and tall and light here. Good. Inhaling in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Placing your hands together, palms together. Inhaling in through your nose. Big exhale out through your mouth. And then slowly just begin to smile in honor of your practice. Go in peace, everyone. Namaste. Thank you.